This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey, happy Sunday to you. I'm ABC15's Amelia Fabiano with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Say hello to the new light rail in Northwest Phoenix. Valley Metro's light rail system is now opening a new service line 2 years ahead of schedule this weekend. So the line adds 3 new stops, runs a little more than a mile and a half. It goes west from 19th and Dunlap and curves north on 25th Avenue to West Mountain View Road. The light rail system is now 30 miles long with some more extensions in downtown and South Phoenix slated for next year. Looking ahead in the state of education, we're just a few weeks away from a final vote on whether Paradise Valley School District will shut down 4 schools. So this would impact Hidden Hills Elementary, Sunset Canyon, Desert Springs Prep, and Vista Verde Middle School. The district holding public forums on the issue. The district says they've lost hundreds of K-6 students in the last 2 years, and they do expect that trend to continue. A final vote is set for February 8th. Happening next week, SRP will start releasing water from Horseshoe Dam into Bartlett Lake. That means over the next week or so, Bartlett Lake will rise 5 to 7 feet and Horseshoe Lake will drop 5 to 7 feet. SRP will often release water in wet years to take pressure off the dams and create space for more snowmelt. Also happening next week, the Phoenix Police Department hosting a series of community meetings. It's going to be about the Department of Justice's investigation into the department. The public meetings happening Monday through Wednesday. Officials will update the community on where things stand with the investigation from their end. The DOJ, meanwhile, is expected to release their investigation soon.
This is not the year to lean into steaks on the weekends or anything like that.
As you're trying to plan out your meals in 2024, beware of the price of beef.
Our cattle population is apparently the smallest it's been since 2015. We are also harvesting fewer animals for meat every year. So the beef supply is kind of just in this shrinking situation, which means we're going to end up seeing higher prices on that.
Consumer expert Julie Ramhold tells us that's not the only meat that we'll be paying more for this year.
We are expecting pork to increase in price in 2024 simply because California's Proposition 12 has gone into effect. It mandates that farmers have to provide more living space for certain animals, including pigs. That's going to mean rearranging a lot of things before they can be certified to sell pork again. So this could impact the supply that's available.
Ramhold says both chicken and egg prices should be back to normal again. Even better, coffee, sugar, and corn are expected to cost less this year.
These crops have had some time to recover, so supply is starting to get back to where we need it to be, which means they can lower those prices a little bit.
And finally, it's time to start planning those trips because experts are predicting big drops for travel costs.
We're expecting like 16% price drops on airfare overall this year. We're also expecting hotels to drop in price by roughly 9% and car rentals to be about 14% cheaper than last year.
Katie Rammel, ABC15 Arizona.
Mamma mia, here we go again. More concerts coming to the Valley. The Phoenix Symphony announcing fan favorites ABBA and Queen at Arizona Financial Theater. The ultimate ABBA tribute will include, of course, the classics like Dancing Queen, SOS. The first show is on February 9th. Then on March 2nd, have yourself a real good time with classic Queen songs like We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. That show starts at 7:30.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with that most accurate forecast for your Sunday. The clouds are going to be building, but will stay dry, and we're going to get a little warmer with a high of 76 degrees today. Here's how we get there. Starting the morning off in the 50s, we'll start working our way into the 60s by 10, upper 60s by lunchtime, and we'll be in the 70s by 2 o'clock, peaking in that 4 o'clock hour. Going to take us until 8 tonight to even make it back down into the 60s again. We'll have light breezes here in the valley, too, around 10 miles an hour. More 70s across the southern and western halves of the state. Warmest temperature will be in Yuma with a high of 77. We'll be in the mid 60s for the central portion of Arizona and Prescott, Payson, and Sedona. Same with Globe and Safford. And along the rim, we're warming into the 50s today. Still chilly, but more mild than we've seen. We will enjoy the upper 70s through the middle of next week. And then a storm system moves in that's going to bring rain chances back to the valley by next weekend and drop our highs back into the upper 50s, low 60s.
As always, for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to our website, abc15.com, and download our free ABC 15 mobile app. Have a great rest of your weekend.
This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.